Now to the undercover shoppers, showing the real side of customer service in our stores. It's a retail blitz and it highlights just how different every shopping experience can be. Rodney Lowe's has the story of the best and the worst when it comes to caring about customers.
Ignored. Rude. Even coughed at, bro. It's not easy trying to buy something these days.
Retail is a battlefield at the moment, and he just lost the war.
Ignored is probably tantamount to abuse.
Tonight, the most extensive customer service blitz ever conducted. More than 230 stores shopped undercover. And the verdict on their service. Judgment passed by Australia's premier retail expert.
Customers come first, and when customers come last, they never last as a customer.
There's no doubt the retail sector has been struggling ever since the credit crunch hit. Many of our giant retail centre ghost towns during the day. You'd think they'd pull out all stops to make a sale. But what you'll see as we go through store after store is that many can't even open a courtesy account with a customer, let alone seal the deal. Retail guru Barry Urquhart always says you never get a second chance to make a first impression. And Australian retailers are getting it wrong time and time again. It's the most Australian greeting there is at home at any barbecue. Barry Urquhart says it's just one of a long list of greetings that should never be brought to work.
Mate is not respectful in a business setting. And the key word is professionalism. Is that professional?
But this is just the start of Barry's review. Overall, he says shop assistants and sales staff are too familiar, not giving the customer the respect they deserve, and it's costing them sales.
Happy browsing there?
Are you happy browsing there? No. The mere fact that I walk through your door suggests that I want to buy. The only reason I'm browsing is that there's no one to serve me.
Even browsers handled right can be converted into buyers, like our inquiry at Crazy John's.
He copped at you. Spray it again, Sam. That's inexcusable. Hey, bro is street talk and should be left on the streets.
Just like this would-be clown at Phone Zone should be in the circus.
80% of the communication between people is body language. His body language says, you're a distraction.
But what's worse, being made feel like you're a distraction or like you're just a number? Here's proof. Barbara really does live in bank world.
Do I have enough points to get anything?
Let's have a bit of... No. Shame.
Did you get a number?
Sorry?
Did you get a number there? You want to do a transaction or?
This St George Bank is virtually deserted, yet still no service until you're officially reduced to a number.
No, I just wanted to make an inquiry, if you don't mind.
Yeah, OK, what is the inquiry? I've just signed off, that's all. So there's a ticketing machine there.
Every customer believes they are the most important person in the world, and you reduce them to a number.
Can you help me, or...?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Loss of business, loss of loyalty.
At this Suncorp inquiry counter, we wanted to inquire where the staff were. Many businesses these days employ specialist greeters. Their sole job just to say hello and make us feel special. Yet even that's a chore.
How's your day? How's your day, though?
The service is almost as good when it's closed. But being ignored in many stores seems to be the standard treatment for a customer. At Rip Curl, friends come first.
How's it going? Oh, good, thanks.
In JJ's, anything's better than talking to us.
Do you work here? Yeah.
Even when you're standing right there.
Oh, sorry. Oh, do you two work here, or...? Yeah. I just didn't feel like I existed, that's all.
No engagement, no response. Hold on, the lights are on, but is anyone home?
Across the hundreds of stores we visited in some of the country's biggest shopping centres, Barry says 75% failed the service test.
This is a wake-up call that Australia you're not being served.
If somebody wants to say mate's unacceptable, I'd tell him he's dreaming.
There you go, mate.
United Retail Federation President Scott Driscoll agrees rude and ignorant sales staff are not helpful to any business, but says some of Barry's criticisms are equally outrageous.
We're in Australia and quite frankly, if you can't use the word mate about your fellow Australian, I think we've got a problem.
Scott says every customer and every attendant are unique, and it's about what works.
It's about relationships and it's making sure that it is warm, it is engaging.
And Barry agrees, but he says what he's seen so far is not engaging and not working. This, however, is how to meet and greet.
Well, thank you.
Hello, how are you?
Very reassuring, very positive, and very open, warming and embracing.
Barry says don't shoot him, he's just the messenger. And if businesses can't tell from their sales figures that they've got to try something else, well, nothing will.
Management needs to take remedial action because it's costing them big time.
See you, love.
Bro.
Rodney Lowe's reporting, as Barry says, first impressions are everything. If you've got a similar story you'd like us to follow up, just send us a note via the website. Coming